Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Nanny Faye Chrisley cancer update. How is Todd's mother? While it is small, there has been an update for Chrisley fans on Nanny Faye's health and cancer. Chrisley Knows Best fans were gutted when Todd Chrisley confirmed his mother Nanny Faye had cancer back in June of this year. Todd explained in an episode of his podcast that the family had actually known about his mother's cancer for a while. The family, however, opted to keep her health struggles private at her request. Sadly, news of Nanny Faye's cancer was brought to light during Todd and Julie's legal trial for tax evasion and bank fraud. Todd explained in his podcast the legal issues threatened to bring the condition of his mother's health to light. So, he wanted to get ahead of the story and tell their truth before it was skewed by media outlets and headlines. After learning Nanny Faye had bladder cancer, the Chrisley family never said much more on the matter. Being a fan favorite on the show, people have been desperate for an update on how Nanny Faye's health was and where she was with her cancer battle. Most importantly, Chrisley fans just wanted to know Nanny Faye was still alive and kicking. Small update on Nanny Faye Chrisley's health and cancer. Nanny Faye surfaced on Instagram recently. While this very small update didn't really include any information on her cancer or her treatment progress, it did give Chrisley fans a visual on Nanny Faye's health and how she was doing. As fans know, Chase Chrisley recently proposed to his girlfriend Emmy Medders. Chase took to Instagram recently to note that it still doesn't feel real, before gushing about how much he loved his bride-to-be. The post contained several more photos from his proposal. One of the photos featured none other than Nanny Faye. Considering how close Nanny Faye and Chase Chrisley are, it was no surprise that she would be front and center at this massive moment in his life. The photo featured Nanny Faye embracing Emmy Medders. In the comments, many fans admitted they were super jealous that Emmy got to hug Nanny Faye. In the photo, Nanny Faye had a huge smile on her face and looked incredible. Chrisley fans were so happy to see Nanny Faye thriving in a recent photo after learning Chrisley Knows Best have followed Nanny Faye Chrisley's journey for years, watching her deliver quick-witted one-liners, roll her eyes at her son Todd's dramatic outbursts, and bring a dose of Southern charm to every family moment. But over the past couple of years, Nanny Faye's storyline has taken a more emotional turn, as she bravely faced a devastating cancer diagnosis. Now, as the Chrisley family continues navigating life with Todd and Julie behind bars, many are wondering, how is Nanny Faye really doing? Has her health improved? And what's next for the beloved matriarch who's been the heart and soul of the Chrisley clan? A shocking diagnosis that rocked the family. It was back in 2022 when the world first learned that Faye Chrisley, affectionately known as Nanny Faye, had been diagnosed with bladder cancer. The news broke not long before Todd and Julie were sentenced to prison for tax evasion and fraud, making it an especially difficult time for the family. Todd had revealed the diagnosis during a somber podcast episode, describing how the family tried to stay strong for Faye even as they were facing immense public scrutiny. "She's the backbone of our family," Todd said at the time. "And even while she's been fighting for her life, she's worried more about us than herself." For fans who'd come to love her carefree humor and mischievous adventures, whether it was sneaking off to a casino, sipping wine in the afternoon, or calling out Todd's controlling ways, the news was heartbreaking. But if there's one thing everyone knew, it's that Nanny Faye is a fighter through and through. The power of positivity and family support. In true Chrisley fashion, Faye faced her battle with strength and laughter. Her family, especially her grandkids Savannah, Chase, and Grayson, rallied around her. Savannah often shared sweet moments of encouragement on social media, calling her grandmother the strongest woman I know. During an episode of Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, Savannah gave fans an update on her grandmother's treatment, revealing that Faye had been undergoing regular chemotherapy sessions. "She's been handling it like a champ," Savannah said. "Even on her hardest days, she's still cracking jokes and asking if I'll drive her to the casino once she feels better." That light-hearted humor, which has always been Nanny Faye's trademark, became part of her healing process. The family leaned into moments of laughter, choosing to focus on life and togetherness rather than fear. Savannah even admitted that her grandmother inspired her to stay strong while dealing with the family's legal chaos. "If Nanny Faye can get up every day, go to chemo, and still smile," Savannah said tearfully, "then I have no excuse not to fight too." Life without Todd. Holding the family together. With Todd and Julie serving their prison sentences, Nanny Faye has stepped into a quiet leadership role within the Chrisley household. While she's always been the lovable wild card, She's now become the glue holding everyone together. Savannah, who took over guardianship of her younger brother Grayson and niece Chloe, has openly shared how much she leans on Nanny Faye for emotional support. "She's my rock," Savannah explained. "She helps with the kids, she gives me advice, and she reminds me that life doesn't stop just because we're going through something hard." Despite her age and health challenges, Nanny Faye reportedly insists on staying active. Friends close to the family have mentioned that she enjoys spending time outdoors, watching old westerns, and attending church whenever her energy allows. She also stays in touch with Todd through phone calls and letters, offering him hope and comfort while he serves his time. Recent health update. Signs of strength and stability. So, how is Nanny Faye doing now in 2025? According to Savannah's latest podcast episode, the beloved matriarch is doing well and continuing to defy expectations. "She's doing amazing for her age and what she's been through," Savannah shared with pride. "Her doctors are happy with her progress, and she's been responding to treatment really well. We just thank God every day that she's still here with us." Savannah also revealed that her grandmother has been focusing on self-care, making small lifestyle changes to improve her strength. "She's been walking more, eating better, and staying busy," she said. Her spirit hasn't dimmed one bit. While the family hasn't confirmed whether Nanny Faye is officially in remission, fans have noticed that she looks brighter and healthier in recent photos. Her trademark sass is alive and well too. During a recent Instagram Live, Savannah joked that Nanny Faye was feeling herself and trying to convince her to take her on a cruise to find a cute old man. Faith as her guiding light. Faith has always been central to the Chrisley family, and Nanny Faye's journey is no exception. Those close to her say she's relied heavily on prayer, scripture, and her church community during her treatment. "God's been good to me," Nanny Faye reportedly told a close friend. "He's not done with me yet, and I'm going to keep fighting until he tells me otherwise." That spiritual resilience is something Todd inherited from his mother, and something he's clung to while behind bars. In one of Savannah's updates, she revealed that her father often asks how his mother is doing and draws comfort from hearing that she's still strong. "He said she's his motivation," Savannah shared. "He wants to come home and take care of her the way she took care of him." Fans rally around the beloved Nanny Faye. Fans have continued to flood social media with prayers and well wishes for Nanny Faye. Whenever Savannah posts updates or shares photos of her grandmother, the comments are filled with love. "We love you, Nanny Faye. Keep fighting. She's the real heart of the Chrisley family. God bless this woman, she's proof that laughter and faith can heal." Many viewers have even credited her with keeping the Chrisley family's legacy alive while Todd and Julie serve their sentences. "Without Nanny Faye," one fan wrote, "the Chrisleys wouldn't have survived this storm. She's their sunshine." Looking ahead. Hope, healing, and humor. As 2025 continues, Nanny Faye is proving that age and illness can't dim her spark. She may have faced one of the hardest battles of her life, but she's doing it on her terms, with strength, laughter, and faith.